Well, hello there everybody. Farm Sim Snowy here. How are we all doing? So finally I have made it onto Silverrun Forest. Now I was in two minds whether to do a series on this. I thought, should I just play it behind closed doors, a personal playthrough? And I thought, no, let's jump in, bring the viewers along with me so they can see all my mistakes and mishaps, because I'm not that great at forestry. So as the thumbnail says, unless I've drastically changed my mind since, I'm kind of out of my comfort zone here. And basically what I mean by that is I don't mind doing a little bit of forestry if there's a few trees that need to be cleared. If you watch my winter survival series on Erlengratt quite a while ago, I think when FS22 first sort of kind of come out, had to do a fair bit of forestry there. Didn't mind it. I quite enjoy it. Don't mind it doing it now and then, but I've never played on an actual forestry map. I had a little go at Wilhelmina Forest when I was off work after having my knee op, but then it had its update and I didn't really carry on after that. But again, I quite enjoyed it, but all I was doing on there was attacking everything with the wood chipper, so I was kind of going down the wood chip route. I thought, well, jump on it, well, just give it a go. And this is going to be kind of like a chilled out, relaxed, so I will be using some mods that might make our lives a little bit easier, but at the same time I want to try and use as much or as many of the new sort of pieces of equipment and the productions and everything like that, because that's what it's all about really. And our goal is probably exactly the same as everyone else that's playing on here, is to get that roller coaster up and running. But we will be doing things as well, different things, different productions. Definitely want to try and build some boats as well. Whilst we're talking about boats, I didn't really notice when I did my map tour until someone pointed out to me that there's no spinnery on here, and obviously you do need fabric. Now I know you could go down the cotton route, but if you're not familiar with the map, there is only 3 fields. There is these 2 areas here, 41 and 42. They got grass in them. Now I'm not too fussed about doing any sort of arable work. We may do a couple of contracts if some harvesting or things like that come up, just to earn a bit of extra cash. But I think at some point we're going to need to get some sheep, or I'd like to get some sheep instead of going down the cotton route. And we need to get a spinnery, place a spinnery down, so it's all going to cost us money. Talking of placing things down, we're going to need the iron furnace factory, which isn't already on the map. I did think about starting with it already placed, but kind of thought, wow, and I didn't really want to come on here and do any sort of survival series, because I kind of got a little bit of that going on as it is, and I know a lot of other people are doing that as well. I think YouTube's absolutely flooded at the minute with Silverrun Forest, so I'm a little bit behind with it all. But anyway, I'm on here. Hopefully you are gonna stick with me, enjoy the ride. We will be grabbing the collectibles as and when. Now I know where 4 is, that's from doing my map tour. So if we are near any of them, I will grab them, and I'm quite open to you guys suggesting where others are, and we'll grab them when I'm near. Hopefully I won't forget if you do suggest. I've started a new farmer mode, as you may be able to tell, and like I say, if you're not familiar with the map, this is what we start off with. So we've got this area 32, 33 and 36, so there is quite a lot of trees we start off with. It's a little bit hilly here and there, so we could have a little bit of a challenge on our hands. But first of all, what I'm going to do, because we're up here, is grab our first collectible, and that is over on this rock here. So we're going to get a little bit wet, and we've got the little owl there, so we'll grab that. 50 grand in the back pocket, absolutely beautiful. And then we'll head down. I think we'll just tab. I will probably tab to vehicles here and there as well. So again, I know most of you guys are going to be familiar with this, but this is what we start off with. So we do start off with a tree harvester, which is fantastic. That is going to cut a lot of time and work load down. We've got a chainsaw. we've got this tractor. I absolutely love this tractor. If you know me, you know I like my older style looking equipment. That is absolutely fantastic. So we'll be keeping hold of that. We do have a winch on the back. Some of the equipment is a little bit in need of repair and probably some fuel. And then we've got this Volvo over here. Now this thing does worry me because I'm not great. This is the bit I'm not great with, is the cranes. So we'll try our best. So if it gets a little bit too painful, I may cut things out and just, you know, bring you back in when I've almost got a full load, because yeah, you don't really want to be seeing that. I'm quite happy for you to see some absolute mess ups and howlers from me. That's absolutely fine. But if it's dragging on too long, the episode's dragging on like I'm talking now, you know I like to waffle. But yeah, we're going to be trying that, but we may swap out for something a little bit easier further down the line. And we've got a farmhouse as well. Now I quite like this area because if we go out here, it looks pretty flat up to about here. So I think we could start clearing some of this and maybe expand this sort of yard. It's not really a farm, is it? Maybe have to get a couple of sheds down as we go, but that's pretty cool. And then I'm thinking as well, you can't quite see, but down in that section there which we own, there's fairly flat area down there. I'm thinking if we clear some trees there as well, we can work towards getting that iron furnace, because I'm quite eager to get going with that, because that's going to cost quite a lot of money. Now there is a couple of sort of glitches and things on here that I'm aware of. One being, if we jump down to the southern sawmill and we go in here, we can buy things from here if we need them. Now planks are showing I thought they were £7 grand. Anyway, the planks has a mod sort of conflict with Yoss's, our good friend Yoss, liftable pallets and big bags mod, because if you've got that installed and you come into this area and you want to buy planks, it comes up as a value of 0, so you can get them for free. Now I did think about that and I thought, no, let's not do that. And besides, the liftable pallets thing doesn't seem to work on any of the new productions, or at least when I tried them. So kind of not really much point in using that on this series. Sorry, Yoss, but I don't really want to be too cheaty. And another thing I'm aware of, that was courtesy of Mr. CDP's awesome video, is the iron ore. Obviously it's a free product up at the mine thingy-majiggy, what is it called? Mine shaft. There we go, mine shaft. So that pumps that out constantly. You can scoop it up for free. If you place down a sell anything sell point, you can sell it, and sell it for a pretty good price. I may do that at some point, but I don't know. But again, I'm open to suggestions from you guys. If you don't like some of the things I'm doing, then, you know, let me know and we'll stop being naughty. But let's crack on. Right, so I think we'll clear some of these trees, and the idea is we are going to sell some of our wood to the productions, obviously, that will take wood, and the productions that we need to start the roller coaster process. So that is the plan of action. So let's go for this tree over here. Now there is this cool feature which I really like. It only seems to work if you've got Platinum Expansion DLC selected and you are using base game harvesters. You can use it on other maps, but you have to use those things. I did do a separate video on that. But you see the little yellow ring around the tree. If I hold L1 and down on the D-pad, that will lock into place automatically. How cool is that? Right, I need to turn on the help menu. I probably will play with help window and icons on just till we get sort of familiar with the map. So I think, yeah, we're on 5 meters. We'll change that to 6, I think, and we will see how we get on, because I think 6 meters is the best, I think, for sort of price, as far as I'm aware. So I am hoping this series goes well and you enjoy it, guys. Wow, that wasn't very is that really 6 meters? That was awful. It was just one cut. I suppose it wasn't a very big tree, was it, at all? Let's grab one of these guys. These look a lot bigger. So again, L1 and down. Look at that. Just locks into place. And I can go up and down a little bit more. So we will get as low as we can. We need to be careful with some of the tree stumps. I don't want to not be able to see them, if that makes sense. Try and get a sort of area. Where we can pick up these logs a little bit quicker and easier. Try and make neater piles. I am absolutely dreading using that crane thing though. It's gonna be painful, I know it is. But we will try it, we'll see how we get on. Obviously, well, like a lot of people, the big bag lifter was always my go-to in FS19 from the CSZ pack, and that is back, so that probably will make an appearance in this series. Every mod I have downloaded, it is selected apart from that liftable pallets that I said, and also precision farming. Oh, I tell you one thing I didn't run through with you guys is the settings I've chosen. Where are we? Here. So I've turned it to normal economy. It was on easy because obviously we started on new farmer mode. Seasonal growth's off because we're not going down the crop route really as such. I've got 1 days per month. I just think it might speed up the sort of production process. That's not okay. We're going to keep snow on, so it'd be kind of cool. I've turned all of this off, which I never do. I normally have some of them turned on, but again, that's just because of the field situation, so I'm not too fussed about that. I mean, to be fair, I think we're probably only going to be going down the grass route if we're going to have sheep at some point. Dirt is on normal. Turned that off. That's on there. I turned fuel usage up to normal as well from low, so we are going to be using fuel, and I've turned all of these off. That is pretty much all we need to know. I will be trying some of the new contracts as well. Quite looking forward to that. I am aware that deadwood is pretty much worthless, so I think if we do those contracts and we cut the trees down, we're just going to leave them in the forest, because I believe, and I've not tested it, that if you collect on the contract they do disappear, or eventually disappear. So what else have we got there? Obviously these guys we can borrow the equipment on. Wow, look at that, 21 grand for transporting trees. Where is farmland 18? I've not done any of the contracts yet on here. I bet it's miles away, isn't it? Up there. And then down to the southern sawmill. To be fair, that's pretty much off the main road, isn't it? Maybe we could do that in a minute. In fact, before that disappears, this, honestly, I probably am absolutely going to regret this, because we're going to have to use our tree loader thingy-majiggy. But 21 grand, that's not to be sniffed at. That should, yeah, mark up. So that's where the trees are, or the logs are. That's alright, we're just off the main road. Righty-ho. Right, let's grab a couple of more of these trees. These trees here, or bushes, they worry me. I can't seem to cut these down with the chainsaw or anything, so I may have to get some sort of mulch or thing. I don't know the best way to get rid of those, because I thought we might be able to attack them with a chainsaw, but apparently not. again, if you guys have got some suggestions for any of this, I'm all ears. So we'll just cut and drag. So we're out into this area, I think. This looks a bit more of a bigger tree actually, that's pretty good. Let's just go up a little bit. I do have to say though, and I said it on my map tour, this is an absolutely fantastic map. Giants have absolutely nailed it, I think. I do think if it was a map by another sort of map maker, they'd be raving about it. Like I say, I'm not a huge Forestry fan, but I just couldn't not play on here. Right. Oh, another funny thing that one of my subscribers pointed out to me, and there was something that was in the back of my head when I was doing my map tour, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And they suggested, more sort of in a funny comment, that it reminded them of the Rambo First Blood film, and I think it's more down at the town area. If I quickly, I know I'm going a bit off the beaten track here, but down here, and as soon as they said it, I just thought, do you know what, that's it, that's what it does remind me of. When he first sort of appears in that town and there's that horrible sheriff, I can't remember the guy that played it now. But yeah, that was really weird. I thought that was quite funny. Right, let's leave that for a minute. Let's go and do this contract, because I am intrigued now. So let's turn on the help menu. Right, we are here. I'm just wondering, would it be easy to go up there and then? Probably would, wouldn't it? I think. So we will go across here. And this thing only goes 12 miles. Oh, we're pushing 13 now. Probably because we're going downhill. So this will take a while as well. This is another reason why this could be going, this thing. But we're going to use it for a while because, like I say, it's a new piece of equipment. It's quite a cool, older looking piece of equipment. Yeah. I just had a thought. I've no idea how long these logs are going to be. That isn't a huge bed on the back. But we'll see. Shame we couldn't just go across the train tracks, isn't it? It's a bit dodgy though doing that. No accidents. Right, I will probably see you up there, guys, because this is probably going to take a little bit of a while. Oh, here comes the train. This thing chugging away. Awesome. Right, so I think we're gotta go up here. It's one of the fuel stations there on our left. We're okay for fuel. A little bit in need of repair, but not drastic. Done 99.6 hours this machine. It's an absolute workhorse by the look of it. And what does that do? Is that some sort of heating system? I don't know. Light up there. 2 fire extinguishers, oh my goodness. Right, somewhere. Oh, that's not the angle I want. That's the crane camera, wasn't it? Right, down this track should be A little Prezi for us. Oh my goodness, look at all those logs. Right, we're not going to fit all of them on, are we? Probably should have planned this a little bit better, but we'll see. Right, so that goes up. I told you guys this is going to be bad. This is going to take forever. Trouble is, you start leasing equipment now. By the time you come to do the contract and finish it, it's eating in a massive chunk of your profit. I don't think we're going to be able to pick two up in one hit with this. See, this is where, or are we? I don't think we will. That's going to glitch out. I know it will do. No, that's just, didn't like that at all. Right, this is going to take forever. It's not pick up two, is it? I don't know why I'm trying again, but we're going to try again. Oh my days. Alright, just the one then. To be fair, they are pretty... Come on, get in there. It's like being in them arcade machines, isn't it? Right, I think we need to rethink this. This isn't how I imagined at all. Keep getting the controls all around the wrong way. Come on, that surely, yes, that is a big log. No, we want to go that way. And spin. That's around the wrong way. No, not that way. Come on, please. And down. Will that go in a little bit more? Absolutely it will. Open up. Yay, we got one in. That is... Yeah, that's not going to fit a lot in, is it, at all? Because then the next thing's going to be, you know, the weight. If we've got too much, we're carrying too much. That one went a little bit better. Out that way. Spin. Oh, look, we're starting to get the hang of it now, guys. I think, he says. I think that should go in there. Let's see if we can... That's it, manipulate that one a bit better. And open. Happy days. Ah dear. Right, this is probably going to take me a little while, but I'm going to get a full load. Obviously you can see what is happening, the gist of it, how painful it is. And I'll bring you back in. Yeah, when we've got a full load kind of thing. Is that going to let me pick that one up? Yes. Right. See you soon. 8:31. It's on real time at the minute. We'll see. Alright then. Right, we've made a pretty good start. Didn't take as long as I thought. It's still about half an hour. But it seems to be a little bit more on that side, so we could be a little bit lopsided there. Right, let's try and put that crane down a little bit more respectable. No, that's the one I want to do. Something like that. It was glitching out a little bit though. I wasn't too pleased with it a bit. I think I broke the claw on the grab at one point, because have we got a beacon on this? We haven't. It kind of seemed to squeeze all its way through the log and then twisted itself round, and I couldn't get it to go round to the normal position like it is in now, so it's kind of like dangling down. I was like, oh no, that's broke, I'm gonna have to reset the game. But managed to sort itself out in the end. But there we go, we do have a load, and there's still quite a few left. Oh, we are slipping a little bit there. I think we are a little bit overloaded, so I have to take it steady. It's going to take a while to get down to the sawmill. It was the south one, wasn't it? Let's just double check, pretty sure. Yes, southern sawmill, that's where we were earlier when I was showing you about the planks glitch thing. I did come up with a crafty idea, I think, and I'm going to put it into practice. It could come back to bite me in the bum. It means leasing a little bit of equipment, but I still think it's going to be pretty cheap, and it's just going to make our lives a little bit easier, because we do have a wheel loader. And again, I'm not trying to tell you guys how to play the game. I know most of you already know this. We do have some pieces of equipment up here. There's a wheel loader and like a transporter with a, what do you call it, like a dumpster type thing on the back. We also do have the forklift down at the southern sawmill. Can access them. We don't own them, but we can use them, and you can reset them back to the shop. If you reset them to the shop, you can then tab between vehicles if you want to, so you can jump in them that way. If not, you can just select them on the map, can't you? So I'm thinking maybe resetting that wheel loader down to the shop, grabbing the big bag lifter. I did say it was going to come into play, wasn't expecting it to be so soon, and then maybe we can use that to load this up. But anyway, that's just a thought. I was thinking about it earlier. I think it would be a lot quicker than this crane. Like I say, it seems a little bit, it is fiddly, but like where it keeps glitching out, and the logs were moving around on the back of here still when I was trying to sort of swing a newly grabbed log across. So it is still a little bit kind of what do you call it, jittery maybe, the logging, but we will see. I'll get down to the sawmill, I'll see you down there, we'll get rid of this load and then maybe put that plan into action. The southern sawmill. So let's head on up the back there to, well, technically sell these logs, I guess. They're not ours to sell. Now again, I haven't tried this transport and contract. I'm wondering if it does work. I expect some of you guys obviously do know whether it works like a harvesting contract. So if there's any logs left over, we get to keep the profit. I'm not sure. So what's that gonna complete at? 30%. Oh, it's given us $16. That's a bit random. I thought anything, if you were going to get any money, it would have been towards the end. 27 trees. God, 27. I didn't. Oh, it says it there. Transport 39 trees. So we have done 12. Okie doke. Oh, there's another one appeared. Look, on farmland 19. I'm guessing that is next door. Well, it's a little bit further down actually, but we've got enough work to be doing. Let's lower that down. we're going to drive up to the shop and no, down please. No, down. Thank you. That'll do. I'm not messing around too much. That will do. This could be our first casualty on the farm. Probably our only one, to be honest with you, because that tree harvester is a godsend for new farmer mode. And that little Volvo tractor, yeah, that's definitely gonna stay in our vehicle fleet. I think that is one of the fields that's on the harvesting contracts. But like I said, we've got enough on our plate at the minute. Right, let's park this somewhere kind of out of the way, out of the shop. I can stay there for a bit. Happy days. Right, what we need is first of all, let's reset that wheel loader. That's it there. Another cool older style bit of kit. I like that. I don't know how powerful it is, how many sort of logs will be able to pick it up, but it's got to be pretty weighty. In fact, we could probably tell. It's only 40 grand as well to buy brand new. We don't need to buy one, we've got one on the map. So it's 9 tons, so it's a little bit hefty. Obviously not as hefty as that, but it's up there with the smaller class. So let's grab ourselves in wheel loader tools, CSZ pack. Where is it? I think it's towards the, there it is. So it's only 250, cheap as chips. To lease it, $12. So we'll just lease it. I've got no reason to buy it as yet. Well, to be fair, we probably could have bought it actually if we are going to use the wheel loader. We'll see how it works. If it works well, then happy days. I've just noticed as well that has a pin hitch on it. That doesn't, does it? No, I didn't think it would. I wonder if we could hook up a trailer. Oh, the mind is ticking now. So this is part of the new equipment. That's a bit pricey though. 2.5 grand in extras. We wouldn't want a spare wheel, and I wouldn't want any of that. 2 grand just over for that. I'm thinking this fella, about the same sort of size maybe, or maybe a little bit smaller. I don't think we're going to fit 27 logs on there though. What about if we got 2 of those? Again, I'm not sure this $193. Let's get 2 of those. I'm not sure this wheel loader will manage both of those full up with logs, but there's only one way to find out. We're just going to go for it. I'm quite enjoying this though. It's a chance for me to let my hair down a little bit in a Let's Play series, because I've been doing a fair bit of role play and it can be a little bit well, A, time consuming, and then B, am I going to be able to back that up? No, awful. B, it fries my brain sometimes when I'm trying to come up with storylines, especially Western Wilds, where I leave the sort of episodes with sort of cliffhangers, or end the episodes with something a bit stupid, silly happening. And I'm trying to constantly think of things to do that. It's just, yeah, it can be a little bit much sometimes. I know that might sound a bit lame, but honestly it can do. Let's put our beacon on. got ourselves a little wood train going on. We're at 16 miles an hour now, so happy days. But anyway, let's get ourselves up there and we will see how this performs. I'm hoping it's going to work, and I'm hoping we can get all of that on here. We'll see what happens. Back up at our working area. I'm hoping we can get all of that on here. It still looks like a mammoth task, but we'll see. Let's stop there. Let's disconnect that one. I'm really hoping this works. I think it's going to a certain degree. Let's see how much this wheel loader will actually lift before it starts telling me off. Let's get right in there, shall we? Oh, that is a lot. That is not going to like that. No, that is definitely not going to like that. So let's come down. Can we drag some back and grab them? No, I don't want all of them again. Wow, I'm not sure we've got that top one. I think it's just resting there, but that is 5. Ooh, whoa. 5 logs there. I don't think we're going to lift that high enough. We might do, actually. It's trying to. I know this isn't the right way to do it, but I want to have some fun on here. Tell you what, that now probably a little bit come away, please, from there. There we go. Wow. Still, yeah, we're not going to fit 27 on there, are we? And if we do, I don't think this wheel loader's going to cope at all. Do another load, and then I think I will probably bring you back in when we're almost done. What we've got there, 4. So it seems to cope with 4 okay. I think 5 was pushing it a little bit. 4 seems to be pretty good. But when we're picking them up like that, it's a little bit... I wonder if we can angle it and try and hope. Well, that's alright. We can pick that last one up. Wow, this is... what is this Volvo horsepower rating? 98. What is our tractor? 140. That is a nice little tractor. I'm wondering whether we should get the tractor up here and deal with that trailer. That doesn't like that either. That's better. Now I think we might be pushing it with this lot. Let's see what happens. Now you can sometimes, if you're loading these up, I did this on Erlingrat. Mind you, I wasn't using the CSZ pack, was I? So it could be different. I wonder if we can get away with that and let that go. Yes, I think that's worked. Happy days. This is going to be a dangerous load. Very dangerous load. It's a shame that wouldn't go. If we nudge it, excuse the camera angles, I'm worried that's going to go wrong now though. Just wondering if we nudge the actual trailer. Probably going to lose that top one, aren't we? I don't think we should risk it. I'll put some on the ends and that one. I may be able to fit a couple more on the top there. But what have we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need to be getting at least, 14 to be safe on each one. It was 27, wasn't it? So 13 and 14. I think we can do it, guys. I think we can. I don't know whether this thing's going to pull it though. Might have to get the tractor up. There's a lot of work going in this contract, isn't there? But this is a bit more of a speedier approach. Right, let's grab onto that. I think we'll just pull forward a little bit. And then we could probably attack this trailer from this side. Happy days. Right, we'll put this load in and then I think I will crash into that trailer, which is only on hire. And I will try and get everything else loaded up. And hopefully when you come back in, it will all be on. This wheel loader will be able to handle it, he says. Let's give that a little nudge. Actually, let's try and pick that up again. It's probably going to want to grab that one again. That's right, that's good. Happy with that. Right. I'll see you in a bit. Can't speak. Right, we have done it. I think there's 13 on the front one and 14 on the back. This does smell like disaster though. It's going to be top heavy. I don't know why I'm driving through uneven ground. That's not going to be helping. I'm not going to bore you with the trip all the way down there. I'm hoping we're going to get down there in one piece. Now, is this wheel loader going to cope towing this? A little bit of a slope here, but I think when we're on that main road it's pretty flat and plain sailing. Possibly could be quite slow though. So let's get ourselves out. Imagine this pulling out in front of you. If you were driving along, you'd be like, oh man. Oh, here we go, we're picking up some speed. Now we've just got to be careful because the front trailer, as you can see, that log is literally hanging over. The back one isn't too bad, so if I go around any of these corners too quick, could have an incident. But anyway, I'm going to see you down at the sawmill. We'll get rid of this, we'll see what happens. I think we may keep hold of probably just one of these trailers, and we'll sell what we've cut down up at our sort of yard. I think we'll take it to the wood turner, because if we can start selling wood to them, then when we come to buy those productions, hopefully there'll be wood already in there. So it's a way of us making money and still having wood hopefully in there when we come to buy the production. Again, very sneaky, I know, but it's what you've got to do sometimes. So far, so good. We've made it in one piece. It wasn't too bad, to be honest with you. The worst bit was where I was on cruise control coming to the end of that T-junction back there, and decided to turn a little bit too quick, but it didn't really wobble at all, so pretty impressed. It has been going maximum speed as well. Let's pull into here. I'm hoping we do make some extra money from this and not just like $16 again. That was ridiculous. I still don't know why we got given 16 for that. I'm not sure. Ugh, $36. Ah, that's a bit annoying. I honestly thought that was going to be a little bit like the harvesting contracts. Never mind. We've done it. Let's get those straps on and off. I don't think we need both of these trailers. Also, let's scroll down, collect that contract. That's going to boost our money. Happy days. Wrongly delivered trees. I don't know how you'd manage that. They seem to be sort of on their own, don't they? Awesome. Up to 171,000. So with us selling what we've cut down up at the yard, that should put us over 180 grand, I'm hoping. It's obviously enough for the iron furnace factory, but as of yet we've nowhere to place that. In fact, we probably are going to go past the area where I'm thinking of putting it, so I will show you that. I think we'll get rid of one of these trailers. We're not going to need both of them. We'll just drop it off in the zone. We'll click on that one, so we're ready to go. Let's make sure there's no traffic. And then it shouldn't take us long to load those logs up out the yard. I keep wanting to say farm, but it's not really a farm, is it? But if I did say farm, you guys know what I mean. So there she is, the wreck that is the roller coaster. Apparently there's a glitch on that as well. Apparently once you've completed it and you ride it 15 times, I think, in a row, it glitches out and gives you super strength. I don't know if that's, I mean, on PC you've got that mod anyway, but whether I don't know. Let's return that one, because I possibly may keep one of those trailers. If I think it's worthwhile, we'll probably maybe buy one in the future. But I'm looking forward to building ourselves up. That is the thing. Yeah, so anyway, I nearly forgot. I'm thinking maybe clearing all these trees here, because this is pretty flat. If I go into landscaping mode and show you, it's pretty flat here. But also around here, this is pretty open. But there's some really small trees in here, so we're not going to get a lot for them. But maybe we could put it in there. But we own all of this, and it goes round this side of the pond, the lake. So I'm guessing these trees here, and then all of this. I don't know how far up it goes here, but we do own quite a bit, which is pretty good. So there's plenty of money, I think, to be made, and obviously when we get going with the productions, plenty of wood for us to be chucking in said productions. But anyway, let's get up here, and we're here. Look at all this wood. Fantastic. I'm hoping this wheel loader, it should manage it up this hill. It's a little bit of a... In fact, I'll tell you what we will do. When we get up here, we'll put the Volvo on this trailer. the Volvo tractor, that is, because obviously most of this equipment is Volvo, including this wheel loader. So the little tractor, we'll give that a little tour down to the town, to the wood turner. We'll sell that wood down there, and then I think we will wrap the episode up, because it must be dragging on a little bit. So apologies if it's a little bit long. I know some of you guys have asked me to do longer episodes, but obviously I am wary that they can drag on. Right, let's hook up to this. Look at this little beauty. Needs a little bit of repair as well, nothing too serious. That's done 98.7 hours. So we've got a lot of equipment that's been well used. Park that there. We'll turn the engine off because of the fuel prices these days. We don't want to be getting charged ridiculous amounts. Right, I should be able to pick that up. Plonk that in there with that one. All the others we'll pick them up as we. Oh, whoa! There is a wheel loader there. Happy days. I did have a couple of moments which you used to get on FS19 with this big bag lifter, of the logs shaking a little bit if you had too many on there. I did get that episode just a minute ago when we were loading up that transporting contract, but it wasn't nothing too serious. The best thing to do if you do get that is just to release them like that before they completely go out of control, because on 19 I had them flying around, going everywhere basically. Right, can we push these up into there a bit? That's a bit better. Don't think we'll be able to pick all of those up. Ooh, we got a bit of a slope there. Steady on. I mean, this is making life so much easier. I know some people will call it a bit cheaty, but my excuse is I'm not that great at forestry, so and I know a ton of people that use this, and if it's not this one, it's the other big bag lifter, I think, which is another good one. That was the one that came out first on FS22 before the CSZ pack, which I think only come out about a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago. So perfect timing for this map. And if you haven't checked that pack out, I highly recommend it. It is the CSZ pack, probably easier to find it in here. So this is all alphabetical order, and there it is. And there's a ton of things that will attach to front loaders, wheel loaders, skid steers. Absolutely fantastic pack. It is a little bit high on the megabyte download, as you can imagine, because there's a lot of things in there, but I think it's worth it just for this thing, if I'm honest. I mean, look how easy and quick we've done that. We are done. So let's drop that down. I don't know whether we're going to keep hold of this on rent. I may off hire it all, and like I say, possibly, we haven't really got a lot there, have we? But it's a little trip down to the town just to see what happens. I need to figure out how to get rid of some of those smaller sort of trees, almost like bushes, because they are gonna need to be cleared. Could be a case of getting the old tree be gone, or the T-Rex, but the T-Rex is gonna cost a fair bit of money, isn't it? But anyway, we need to find the wood turner, because if we go to here, there we go, wood, The wood turner, oh, that's... Oh, it's not too bad. It's not the worst price. Look at the container warehouse, though. But if we go down that route, we're going to need equipment to transport the containers. That's going to cost money. Buying the containers themselves isn't too bad. That train is coming. Can I beat it? I can. I believe I can. So there's the wood turner over there, straight across the road. Yeah, the containers you get reimbursed for, so that's not a problem buying those. There's the little museum. Our owl should be on display in there. Happy days. Right, what are we going to get for this load? Probably, I don't know, a few grand, 3 grand, 4 grand maybe. If you get more than that, I'll be happy. And like I said, hopefully that will top up this production then. So let's turn that engine off. We will sell this. 7,793. So we didn't quite make the 180 mark, but that wasn't a target. That was just, you know, an example of how much that iron furnace is going to cost us. But obviously we need the land and things like that. But I think we'll leave it there, guys, because I've no idea how long this episode's going to be now. But it was all a bit sort of getting things under my belt, hoping we're not going to have too many teething problems. I don't think it was too bad, actually. Tried one of the new transport contracts, pretty impressed with that, although I wasn't impressed with the, what was it, I don't know how much we made, but that was a silly amount. I thought I might get an extra bit more than that, but there you go. But there, that is it, guys. Episode 1 out of the way. Hope you have all enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts. If you've got any suggestions, anything like that, I always read your comments and I try to respond to everyone. But if you have enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you like this video, please consider subscribing. If you want to see more content like this, that would be fantastic. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.